In 2020, the U.S. saw an increase in religious freedom attacks. The COVID-19 pandemic provided the perfect opportunity for religious liberty accusers to increase their assault against persons of faith. Government restrictions expanded at the expense of religious freedom practiced by churches and schools in 2020. Here are a few examples. A Nevada church was allowed to have only 50 people to attend church, while casinos operated at 50% capacity. The governor of New York in red zone areas allowed only 10 people to worship, while not limiting secular businesses at the same precise time. A Kentucky governor closed religious schools, while other businesses were allowed to remain open. This all showed in many Christians' minds the unequal application and the underlying government animosity toward the free exercise of religion. In late 2020, Pew Research released its worldwide religious persecution study, which chronicled conditions in 198 nations from 2007 to 2018. It did not include religious persecution as the result of the COVID-19 pandemic worldwide. The bottom line conclusion published in Christianity Today was that worldwide religious persecution is worsening. Pew, in reviewing religious restrictions from 2007 to 2018, found government violations reached an all-time high in 2018, as 56 nations suffered high or very high levels of restriction. Nations suffering high or very high levels of social hostilities dropped slightly to 53, but the prior year, in 2017, the median level recorded an all-time high. All things combined, 40% of the world faces significant hindrance in worshiping God freely. Religious antagonism saw its biggest surge in over a decade in 2016, with the world's two largest faith groups, Christians and Muslims, ranking as the top victims of political restrictions and social hostility. There are 260 million Christians worldwide that face persecution. 8 Christians are martyred for their faith every day. The Pew study puts China as the worst country for government religious obstructions. The rigid Communist Party in the last 2 years has banned online purchase of Bibles. They have also torn down church buildings, as well as other Christian symbols in homes. Pastors have been detained by party officials. Since 2017, the CCP was collectivizing and interning Muslim Uyghurs in political re-education facilities in China. Perhaps as many as 1.8 million Uyghurs have been in camps. Christianity and Islam remain the most harassed religions worldwide, in 145 and 139 countries, respectively, according to Pew. Jews, which are harassed in 88 nations, are the only religion group to face more societal pressures than government restrictions. Buddhists suffered in the 2018 Pew study the highest increase in global harassment, from 17th in last year's report to 24th this year. Because some of the most restrictive countries are also the world's largest, China and India, a majority of the global population lives in locations with high or very high religious restrictions. Of the 25 most populous countries in the world, Russia, India, Indonesia, Turkey, and Egypt are the biggest offenders for government restrictions and social hostilities against religion. A final note, overall religious restrictions around the world keep trending upward. In 2016, the Pew study found 53% of countries seeing growing government restrictions on religion. This is H.A. Graves.